Today I'll show you my top 10 mini fidget knives that I consider to be almost perfect. And the best part, get this, they can be carried just about anywhere. Now for a knife to make this list, it has to have a blade length under 2.8 inches. And I gotta tell you, there are so many seriously good knives on this list. Ranking them was almost impossible because any one of these could have been number one. Hey, how you doing? If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. My name is Jay. Go ahead and consider clicking on that subscribe if you're looking for knife reviews. To get right to the point. As usual, links to buy for any of the knives I show you here today will be down in the description. So just in case you see something you like. Starting us out at number 10, I got from K-Bar. This is the Mini Dozier. Okay, so this is basically a keychain knife. I mean, it's lightweight and small enough with a very capable 2.4-inch Aus 8 blade. Now, just like its big brother here, it has a hollow ground blade that is friggin' scary, and I mean scary sharp. There's two things that I just love about this knife. One of them being the fact that I can still forget a full, look at that. That's a full 4-finger grip with my medium-sized hand. And this mid-located backlock is one of the very few, watch this, that I can actually close that way. Yeah, it just drops shut. Number 9, from Kizer. This is the Mini Sheepdog. This knife has the best action out of any other that's on the list because of that big, beautiful cleaver blade. Mine now is in VG10 steel because all of the first generation ones, when they first came out, they were in that steel. Now I think it's like 154 CM. And oh, have you seen the new ones with the what they did? They got rid of that flipper tab and they put in a thumb hole opener. I think that's going to be pretty awesome because then you'll be able to choke up and get closer to that blade with the flipper gone. How about an automatic? Number 8 from Hogue. This is the Microswitch. First, I need to go ahead and thank a subscriber of mine, Shannon, for sending this knife along to me so I could get a chance to try it out and show it to you. Now, as I mentioned, it's a Hogue, so it's going to be made right here in the good old US of A. And even though that blade is about 2.7 inches long, I can still get, oh yeah, a full 4-finger grip on this 4-inch aluminum handle. It has, as you saw, really nice and quick automatic action. And unlike some other autos, it can be completely operated just all one-handed. And so you're not like having to, like with some of them, it's like a wrestling match to get that blade to close and, to overcome that spring tension. Number 7 from CJRB, it's the Mailia. I knew that this had a ceramic ball bearing pivot, but I honestly didn't think that this little 2.4-inch blade would ever be capable of dropping shut. I mean, it makes perfect sense when like a larger blade does it because, yeah, it's going to be heavier. But when a small one can drop close like that, I mean, that's impressive. Now, I know that everybody loves their front flipper action on this. I'm really not that good at it, although I have been practicing for you, and I can do like the overhand thing. Number 6, how about a cold steel? That's the Tough Light. For a backlock, I think that this knife has some really good fidget action. I mean, you saw I can easily flick it open, and then when it comes time to close it, oh yeah, it's a good time. I know many people consider this to be like just a fancy, they'll call it a fancy box cutter. I think it's a little bit more than that, though, because in hand, I'm not kidding. This is one of the most comfortable knives I have ever used. And that straight Aus 8 blade, this thing is so easy to maintain. Just drop it every once in a while, and man, it's ready for business. Number 5, from CRKT, it's the Pilar II. If you still have not tried out a Pilar just yet, this is the version to get. It's from Blade HQ, and it has the D2 blade, but the difference is that it's riding on a ball bearing pivot instead of the original that just has like the Teflon washers. Oh man, yeah, the action is so good on this. It's the largest knife on the list today because of that 4-inch handle, but you pretty much have to use that finger choil in order to be able to kind of take advantage of that 4-finger grip. If you're liking this video so far, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. At number 4, I got a Ferrum forged design. This is the Ceviviodium. This is honestly one of my favorite Ferrum forged designs because I just love this extra wide drop point blade shape. And if it had a lanyard hole, I would probably go ahead and attach one, remove the pocket clip, and then just probably carry it loose in my pocket. But unfortunately, they decided not to go that route, and they did not put a lanyard hole, which I was kind of surprised. Number 3, from Kershaw, this is the Cryo. Now, I consider this a great value because of everything that we're getting for our money. I mean, it has a 4-position deep carry clip. You get the multiple deployment options, so you can use the flipper tab or go ahead and open it with the thumb studs. And we get a frame lock, very strong frame lock combination with an over travel stop. And this blade is riding on bronze washers. Now that caught me by surprise. Number 2 is a knife that practically lives in my back pocket. It's from Spyderco, the Dragonfly II. Okay, so I resisted getting one of these for the longest time, and that meant I didn't understand why it was so friggin' popular. Well, until now. It's a tiny little thing. I mean, it's called the Dragonfly, for gosh sakes. And you can it's tiny, but you can still get a full 4-finger grip on it. And I figured that if I was going to buy one of these, I wanted one that had steel that would stay sharp forever. Unfortunately, this one in ZDP 189, was recently discontinued, but you can get these now. You can find them in Spyderco's new K390 steel, which that should have. I mean, it's not going to have the same kind of edge retention as this, but it's really, really good. Before I go ahead and show you my number 1, I would love to know, what are some of your favorite mini fidget knives? Go ahead and just list as many as you possibly can down in the comment section below. You ready to see it? From Kizer, that's the Yorkie. This knife is actually the one that gave me the idea to go ahead and make this video. And if you're thinking about going out and buying a Yorkie, I would seriously consider getting this new version because for the most part, you're going to find them with the titanium, the titanium scales and the S35VN blade, and they sell for right around $160. This one, okay, not only does it cost less at $119, but it has M390. That's M390 blade steel and just some gorgeous lightweight micarta scales. Sure, okay, a titanium frame lock is going to be way more durable, but does a knife this small, does it really need all of that extra durability? Up on the screen is a video I really think you need to see next. And don't forget to go ahead and click on that subscribe. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you at the next video. Take care. See ya.